Sorry for the late response. I'm approaching the end game and it gets pretty hectic. Blood Rain Betrayal. I like the art style. It's got a great soundtrack from Jake Kaufman, but the controls are pretty janky. Why do you ask? I've never even covered that game on my channel, so it's kind of random. I have it, but I never like recorded it or anything. Strider's a good game. Strider is one of my favorite games of last year, actually. I didn't really know what to expect because I used to play Strider a lot as a kid. And the one that's on PS4, if you're not a Strider fan, basically that was the first Strider game in like 15 years. So they had some pretty big shoes to fill, at least for the people who actually knew what Strider was. I thought it was a great game. They did a pretty good job. I mean, it plays like the NES Strider. They just, modernized it. I play a lot of platformers. Platformers are pretty much my secondary genre when there's not like a stylish action game or Muso game coming out on the horizon. I like to play stuff like this because it's what I grew up with, and I still enjoy them when they're done right. Sometimes they're not done so well, so can't always play them, but this one is really great, even though it's only an alpha. Blood Rain is not really a platforming game. It's more of like a, I guess you could call it an action platformer. But the controls don't really lend themselves to really platforming, in my opinion. What little I played of it. I like my platforming to be more like this, more fast-paced and responsive. In that game, it's kind of slow-paced. A lot of commitment to long animations and stuff. What's up here? Nothing? There is a donate button, dude. Just scroll down. You see a picture of the green biker dude with Henry Winkler in a car. You can go click on that. Well, I'm not getting a subscribe button just because I don't get enough viewers. But I do have a donate button. It's right there. Why do you ask? Well, that's the end of the daily challenge. Didn't last too long. Not the best seed to start out with. The only good thing I had was the Force Nova and the Air Dash. Didn't really have much of anything else. Oh, well, thanks, man. I posted the link in the description if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I know it's been kind of boring lately. I've been having a lot of computer issues. But I'm pretty much back in business now. It's just a matter of I won't have time to commit to any projects for the next week because I have to get ready for my trip. I don't have much left to do. I just need to do the laundry and pay for the room. But I don't have money for any new games right now. But come next month, I'll be doing a lot of the stuff people come to me for normally. I would be playing Tokiden right now, but it's kind of hard to like stream that game because I stream it from a Vita and I have like 3 cords hooked up. I have the USB cable and then the audio cable and then the mic. So I tend to not hook it up unless people are like actually watching. So if more people come by today, I'll switch to that. But for now, I just kind of feel like playing this for a little while. No, you're not a fan of the stuff besides Wuso? Yeah, that's pretty much why I don't really get many viewers right now, because I'm not playing that stuff, but it's just a matter of what's out. I mean, I will be playing One Piece Muso, Pirate Warriors 3, when that comes out. But I decided to not import that game because it's coming out on PC. And that will allow for a better frame rate and quality for everybody. So I figured I would just wait for that. That'll be my next major Musou project. I will be doing Basara, but some people don't consider that Musou. Trash items. I like Samurai Warriors 2. Samurai Warriors 2 was like the peak of that series, and ever since Samurai Warriors 2, that series has just been on the decline. And Samurai Warriors 3 wasn't bad, there wasn't anything special about it. And then Samurai Warriors 4 was just... I didn't like just the movesets were just so old and tired. Orochi's a better game from a technical standpoint. You can have more fun with the combat system in that, and the mechanics that they add in there kind of do a good job of masking the fact that those movesets are so old. Whereas in Samurai Warriors 4, it was more just... I guess just fatigue. I just didn't really enjoy playing it. I mean, I put like 30-40 hours into the game, so I mean, it's not like I didn't give it a chance. I hope with the next Samurai Warriors, they're, able to change those ancient movesets and make the combat a little more interesting. Well, that's one reason why I haven't been playing Musou lately. I know that's what I'm known for, but just the ones that they put out recently haven't really held my interest. I know people don't like watching me play stuff like this, but I mean, I actually enjoy playing this, whereas Samurai Warriors 4, I had to pretty much force myself to play, and I'm just not really in the, I'm not in the mental condition to just force myself to play those games just for views. People want to leave because I'm not playing the one game they come to me for. That's their problem. It's not like I quit entirely, I just took a break. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be playing in the summer, so... I hope that the people that left because of all my computer issues, I hope that they'll come back. And if they don't, it's their loss. Pretty much July and August I'm going to be playing like those games almost exclusively. So for now I'm just kind of just biding my time. Dynasty Warriors 8's a pretty good one to start off with because there's no clones. Dynasty Warriors 8 was like the first game where they had everybody with a unique moveset. Oh man. thought I could skip this part. Yeah, I started with Dynasty Warriors 2 as well. I had a neighbor. This was back in like, I think like freshman year of high school, or like 8th grade. I had a neighbor. His name was Casey, and he had an older brother. I think he was in like his early to mid 20s at the time, and his older brother was a pretty heavy gamer, and they had a PS2 like instantly, like right at launch day, pretty much launch window, and they had me come over, and he had like Zone of the Enders and the Dynasty Warriors 2, and we played that for hours. And then a year later, I got my own PS2 and had Dynasty Warriors 3. So I've been around since the beginning, pretty much. Well, the PS2 Samurai Warriors are like the only good ones, to be honest. It doesn't get any better than Samurai Warriors 2. They still haven't been able to, like, reproduce that game's magic. I don't know what happened with the Samurai Warriors team. It seems like they just plain ran out of ideas. They either like ran out of ideas or money. Maybe both. The Samurai Warriors 2 was a great game, and then 3 and 4 were just like not really anything special. I didn't really find anything offensive about 3. It was just kind of nothing was really great about it. And then, you know, by the time 4 came out, like, there was like a almost 5-year window between those games, and the game barely evolved at all. That was my main issue with it. I mean, you'd think with like a 4-year window between, like, major releases that they would try to improve things, but they didn't. And that's why I got bored of the game so fast, because I'd been playing the series since the second one, and the movesets were largely the same. I think someone who like got into the Samurai Warrior series with like 3 or 4 probably wouldn't mind 4 that much, but it's mostly the people that have been around since the beginning that didn't really care for that game that much. They should have put more thought into that. Four is really not anything special. I mean, it's not a terrible game. It's just it's nothing new about it at all. I mean, I'll give them another chance if they put out like a Samurai Warriors 5, but when they announced that Samurai Warriors 4-2 thing, like, that was the last straw for me. Freaking full-priced disc upgrade with like no save transfer. It had like barely any new content. It was just like one new character. In this day and age, with how little I make doing this, I can't really justify paying like $60 for the same game with one new character. I mean, like, at least give me a save transfer, then I would have like some incentive to upgrade. As soon as they announced that, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Are they trying to just like burn bridges with the hardcore fans or what? I think I would have been more accepting of Samurai Warriors 4 having those same ancient dated movesets if it hadn't have come out like 5 years after the last one. Like, I just had a hard time like like wanting that. If it had come out like a year or two later, it would have been more acceptable, but I don't know what they were doing those 4 years. Like the Godspeed strings were dumb too. They didn't really add anything to the game. I was really excited for that feature. I thought it would be something that would help to keep the game fresh, but that wasn't the case. Hello? Camera? Awesome. Gundam Reborn, I played it for a couple hours. I thought it was okay. But I'm also not really a big Gundam fan. So a game like that has to have like really interesting combat. And the combat in that is just kind of standard, I guess you could say. My main problem with PS3 Musou games is not the games themselves, it's how freaking big they are. Like, I only have like 120 gig hard drive in my PS3, and a lot of those games are like 20 gigs, so I'm only like able to keep them on my hard drive like if I actually play them on a regular basis. That's why I'm glad One Piece is coming out on PC. I could just play that and not have to worry about my tiny PS3 hard drive. So that's why I didn't import that game, because I found out that they were making a PC version. Plus, downloading huge games on PlayStation Network is like torture because of the like connection issues. You can have like a lightning fast connection and can still take forever to download a game on PSN just because of how slow their network is. Yeah, that's why I made the kind of difficult decision to, you know, lose out on the views I would have gotten from doing One Piece on import, and just waiting for PC. It was a pretty hard decision for me to make because I really need to get new people interested in the channel, but I didn't want to play musical chairs with stuff I have on my PS3 hard drive. Especially back then, I had much worse internet when that game came out, so... When your internet caps at like 600 kilobytes a second, like, deleting one of those games is a huge, like, decision. Now that I have faster internet, it's not as big of a deal, but... Back then, I couldn't just delete, you know... big games like that without some kind of notice. Alright, I'm getting pretty burnt out on this game. I've been playing it a lot while the computer's been broken. If you want, I can hook up Tokiden. If you guys want Vita games, I can go ahead and hook that up. But if you guys aren't interested, then I'm probably just gonna maybe do like another run of this or switch to DFO. Well, the thing was, my internet was slow to begin with. So even if it would have taken like a game like that on my computer, like hooked up wired, like I remember I downloaded Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance on PC, and it took like 12 hours on the old internet that I had. Like, on PS3, it probably would have taken like 18 to 20 hours. So almost double. That's why I decided, like, I might as well just get the ultimate version of One Piece. And I can play it on here, I'll have better download speeds, better frame rate. I'm not really expecting to get too many new people off that, simply because it's been out in Japan for so long, but I hope it'll satisfy the people who only want me to watch, who only watch me for Musou. I tried Rise of Incarnates, but the optimization was just terrible. Like, I couldn't even get into a game, like the frame rate just on the menu was like abysmal. I don't know if they fixed it since then. I remember I got in the closed beta and I was kind of interested in trying it. But, I don't know, that game made like the #1 mistake for a free-to-play game is it had terrible optimization. The whole point of a free-to-play game is supposed to be, you know, you can play it on like a shitty 10-year-old computer. Whereas that game you needed a pretty beefy computer just to even like attempt to play it. I heard barely anybody's playing it anymore, and that's probably why. I mean, honestly, somebody who has like a beefy gaming PC like that is a lot less likely to play a free-to-play game over someone who has a shitty computer. That's why stuff like League of Legends and, you know, Dota 2 are so popular, and Hearthstone too, because you can run those on shitty computers. I don't know why they made the optimization so bad. I mean, it's just like, what is it, like a 4-player match? In like a little small contained area? I don't get why that would need such a crazy computer. That's why stuff like DFO is such a successful game, because you can run that on really bad computers. Somebody who wouldn't be able to run something like, you know, Skyrim or like Grand Theft Auto could go and play all of those free-to-play games, whereas Rise of Incarnates, like, someone with a gaming PC probably has a million other games to play. Last I checked, I went on the forums and people said like nobody was playing it anymore. That's pretty sad. I think they were trying to make it into like a Gundam Extreme Versus, but their own like original IP, so they didn't have to deal with the licensing for Gundam. But they killed it with that terrible system requirements for that game. Like for instance, I used to play PSO2 on my shitty laptop that had 4 gigs of RAM and integrated video. Like, I could barely run anything on that thing at all. And I was able to play that game for like 200 hours. Like, that should tell you something. That's why those games are successful. It's like, work on the optimization first, then do the graphics. More likely to draw people in just because they can play it on an awful computer than pretty graphics. Go ahead and pick this up. Yeah, the Ghent grind is one of the reasons why I stopped playing, because I've just done that so many times. Maybe I'll play some of that tonight. I've kind of been neglecting that game. Alright, this is going to be my last run of this game, and then I'll switch to something else. Yeah, the balls events. I can't help but laugh every time I see that. Just kind of sucks for me. They're having that during a time when I'm going to be gone from next Thursday to next Tuesday. And next Thursday to Tuesday, so I won't have access to any PC games. Oh, I missed a weapon drop back there. Oh well, too late now. Not worth it to go back. No, it's fine. I need to get away from making videos and go see my friends. That means a lot more to me than DFO. But I'll try to play that a little more. But I also have to spend some time creating the daily videos from when I'm gone. I have to make like 6 videos, and I haven't even started yet. So need to do some work on that today, and then after, probably have some free time to play that. I definitely got my $8 worth out of this game. I have like almost 30 hours in it. I know people don't like watching me play this game, but I really enjoy it. Especially in the past like month or two of updates they've been doing. They've been making this game really solid. It was kind of rough around the edges at the start, but they've been taking the feedback pretty seriously. I mean, for a game that's like not even finished yet, it's pretty solid. Oh god. Shit. Alright, that's it for this game for now. Yeah, that is new. I think that happens when you fight them later on. I don't know what their weakness is, so I need to avoid that in the future. So, do you guys want Vita games? I don't really feel like playing anything else. If you guys want that, I'll hook it up. Alright, yes, no? Like, what do you want me to stream? Otherwise, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's kind of a pain to hook up, so if people aren't interested in seeing it, then probably just won't play it. That track is like the only good thing to come out of Namco X Capcom. That game was just so boring. I know in Project X Zone, I know people complained about the amount of reinforcements in that game, but at least you didn't have to watch the enemies attack. That was what made Namco X Capcom just such a slog to go through. You have like 10 generic enemies come at you and attack you, and you have to watch every single turn with no option to skip. I got like 2 hours into that game and stopped. Oh, I got your donation, Phantom Warrior. Thank you. I'm not esports enough to have donation notifications on my stream, but thank you very much. I just thank people personally when they donate me during my stream, because I don't really want any clutter on my stream. Let's see if I can make the White Fox Naginata. Blue Water Fur. This is the best crit Naginata in the game. I need to figure out what drops that. I'll have to look on the wiki later. Yeah, thanks for helping. Now let me go get the Pool of Purity bonus first. Better give me a good buff, please. Give me the Naginata buff. Come on. There we go. Please be something not annoying. Please.
承知。
怪我。
No, it's not you. The controls in that game are pretty unresponsive. The graphics are great. The music has a great soundtrack by Jake Kaufman, but just the game itself is not really it's just not a responsive platformer.
のこのことご苦労。
For platformers, almost always you want to be using the D-pad. Unless you're on an Xbox 360 controller, the D-pad on that is awful. That's like the only exception. On an analog stick, you're not really getting any benefit from having the extra degrees of control that a stick offers. Like for instance, that game I was just playing, 20XX, I play that on a PS4 D-pad. I never touch the analog stick because it allows for more precise controls. If you want to take platformers seriously, I recommend getting either a PS4 or Xbox One controller, because the D-pad on the 360 is awful. One of the worst ever made, in my opinion. You can't do any precise movements on that thing, it's almost impossible. You know, I love this game. It's just I played it a lot already, so I kind of got burnt out. And unfortunately, due to the problems I was having with my PC, I just couldn't really upload footage. Nice. All parts broken. Hey, I got a Matama too. Cool. Game's like saying, thanks for coming back. So I haven't been playing this that much. Alright, well, I need to work on my my videos for while I'm on vacation. I need to make like 8 more videos and I haven't even started, so I think I'm gonna stop now. If you haven't already, you can follow the channel. I'll probably come back with maybe some console games for the first time in ages. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. Running low on Vita battery too, so thanks for watching.